Hey, it's me. Me. Today's video is another art things to do when you're bored. If you are new here and you've never seen this series before, basically I do art things to do when you're bored. I guess the title says it all, doesn't it? Basically, each video I just give a couple different ideas for creative activities that you can do. I also include kind of a mixture of art and craft. We may throw some crafts in there, get a little crafty. Who knows? I don't know. Actually, I do know because I already planned this video and got all the supplies for everything, so I do know. Cool. So let's get into the little ideas, shall we? Number one is make beads. That's right, make beads. Did you hear me? Make beads. You can make beads out of paper. Who knew? I sure didn't. Maybe it's a thing that everyone knows. And now I'm just gonna look stupid. Of course, this is gonna be extremely time consuming because beads are these little tiny little things. It's gonna take forever. Also, this is slightly a double activity because not only can you make the beads, but then you can make something with the beads, which I will do. But we'll get there when we get there, honey. Things that you will need. Paper. I'm gonna be using this sketch paper. You can also use magazine paper or scrapbook paper, something with a pretty pattern. You got a brain, use it. Also, pencil and ruler. Some regular old glue and some sort of glossy varnish. Very minimal supplies here. Also, bonus. What I'm gonna be adding into the mix, let me open it so you can see the pretty colors. Oh, that's actually kind of messy and not pretty. My watercolors set. So let's get started. We get a piece of paper, water. So I'm just gonna paint something real simple, just some little colors on my paper so that my beads have some nice color to them. Oh, look at that, it's rainbow. How about that? How'd that happen? Okay, now I just have to let this dry completely. It's dry. Next, I'm gonna make some horizontal lines about 1 centimeter in length each. Then I'm gonna turn those into very elongated triangles about 24 centimeters tall. Those aren't super precise, but it'll work still. Uh-oh, I forgot. You also need some scissors. Sorry to spring that on you, I know. Don't hold a grudge. Now, I'm just gonna cut the triangles out. They're not all, perfectly uniform, so they're all gonna be a little bit different. Now, I forgot to list one of the most important supplies. I've truly failed you. You also need skewers. You can use a toothpick as well. It's just a little bit easier to use skewers because, it just gives you more room to hold. I'm gonna get out a clean paint palette, as clean as they get. Time for the glue. Glue does not have a very good flavor. Pour a little glue on the palette. I'm gonna take a small paintbrush. I'm realizing there's a lot more supplies involved than I originally thought. So you are just going to wrap the paper around the skewer and paint the inside with glue as you go and just continue to wrap around and glue and wrap around and glue. It's honestly kind of frustrating. It's like when a toilet paper roll comes unrolled and then you have to re-roll it and it doesn't line up and it's just, it's annoying. That's what this is, but worse because it's very tiny. Doesn't that sound fun? You get the hang of it after a while, but it can be a little bit frustrating at first. Once you get the paper all the way rolled around, then you have the bead. And I really love the effect of the watercolor. It makes the bead gradually go through the rainbow and I think it looks really pretty. You wanna let that glue dry. While you're waiting, you can just start on the rest of the beads and use the same skewer and just keep on going. Look at the difference between those two. That is not uniform. All right, got all my beads rolled. The beads are fully formed at this point. So for the final step, we're gonna switch the glue for the Mod Podge. I'm going to simply apply a nice thick coat of Mod Podge all the way around the entire bead, but try as much as possible not to get any of the Mod Podge on the skewer itself. You will glue the bead to the skewer and then it's not a bead, it's just a skewer with a little thing stuck to it. I like to do 2 to 5 layers of Mod Podge on there just to really get a smooth outside. Many a Mod Podge layer later, I have my beads all made. Beads. They smell like nothing. And now all we have to do is remove the beads from the skewers and what you're left with is some nice, shiny, solid beads. Isn't that amazing? They're like
my little miracle sparkles.
Loose beads are cool and everything, but I think I actually want to like put these to use and make something with them. I'm going to grab some crystal string, stretch and strong for bracelet beading, a key ring, a jump ring, some random silver beads that I have from something, I don't even know, I just found them, and I need a little charm. I have this little baggie of silver charms. Don't ask me when or why I bought these, but you know what? They're coming in handy right now. A hot air balloon, that's a contender. A spoon? No. Ooh, this unicorn is cute. This is pretty. There are too many options and this is not good for me. It's gonna be the tree. Cut a little length of string, tie on my jump ring, throw that charm on there. Now, on to the beads. There we go. We have a completely custom beaded keychain. I love it. It's so cute. Love the colors. Love how the beads came out. Love that I made it myself. And I actually have a substantial amount of beads left. So I'm gonna do a giveaway for my extra beads. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing a giveaway for my extra beads. Some silly soul is gonna be disappointed, like,
I wanted to win your extra beads.
That is the end of that activity. So let's move on to the next thing. Hey, I need to just pop in here for a second. This is so uncomfortable. Core strength, activate. I just have a few things to show you. Wha-bam! This year's holiday merch is here. I need to wear this hat. Santa Claus, but green. There's a lot of green in this merch, so. It's a green Christmas. I am aware that it's only November, but it's necessary to tell you about this now because shipping is a thing. So we gotta get on the ball with this stuff. Get your orders in time for the holidays, okay? Obviously, you can see the first item. Ooh, that was a good crack. It's this year's Christmas sweater, and oh my, I freaking love this sweater. We've got pickle front and center, of course. Derp on the sleeve. There's more guys around the bottom. It's so comfortable. It's so nice quality. We have a couple new holiday or winter themed t-shirt designs. I did this one at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I felt inspired.
I don't know.
It's a bunch of my characters in a stocking, and I added Winifred and Wilfred on there. They're brand new. This is their first appearance on any type of merchandise, but you guys were like obsessed with them. We have this design. It's a silhouette of Pickle, and then there's like this whole winterscape scene in there. If you guys remember last year around this time, I tried to make a gingerbread house. Big failure. This is what I would have created in real life if I could. I crammed so many of my characters in here. We've got Shelly and Eustace, Angry Pig, Nilla, Sprinkle Panda, Rosie the Bashful Dragon, and a new character, Baby Leon. These designs come on t-shirts as well as hoodies. That's those. Next, this shirt. It's like a waffle, what is this called? Waffle. It feels so soft, so nice quality. The printing is amazing. I have 2 loungewear sets. This one isn't specifically holiday or winter themed. Pickle, handing derp, a cheeseburger. Different color sleeves, half and half shorts to go with it. These shorts are just like the freaking cutest thing. Another loungewear set. This one is a long sleeve green tie-dye with embroidered pickle on it, and he's wearing a little green Santa hat just like me. And then shorts that match. I have a couple accessories. I'm gonna do a hat switch. This hat has 9 different character patches. I was so dedicated to this idea of having a different character on each patch. It was interesting to produce, okay? We got it done, it's here. Plus this amazing rainbow pom-pom. Who doesn't love that? Last but not least, we have Fajeshaks. And these are Georgie themed with this little face. So yes, those are all of my new holiday items for you guys. They are available on my store. Of course, the link will be in the description to check them out. Put in your orders now. Get it soon. Thank you for listening to me. Let's get back to the regular video now. Next, we have Paint Mini canvases. In the past, I have not been intrigued at all by the idea of painting on small things. I don't really like painting on a tiny scale, but something got rewired in my brain. I think I was going about painting on small things the wrong way. I bought this little box of
Tiny canvases.
bloop. It is small. These are 3 by 3 3 by 3 inches. Instead of trying to squeeze all of the detail and information of a big painting into a small painting, just take a part of what you would paint in a big painting and put it on here. I think I need to paint bigger to have fun painting small. Am I explaining this well at all? I don't think so. Basically, I'm just gonna keep it simple. So all you need is the canvas, some paints, and a paintbrush, which I don't have near me, so you need a paintbrush, whatever. Let's just get into that and see what we can create. Alrighty, and here they are. My mini painted canvases. Aren't they cute? I actually like these way more than I thought I was going to. If you can't tell, I painted 3 aliens, hence the space galaxy background on all of them, which I was trying to do like a continuation kind of situation thing, and nothing seems to really line up perfectly, so that got a little messed up. They don't look much like aliens. This one looks like a bug. This one looks more like just a cute monster. Kind of just looks like a one-eyed bear. Maybe I need to work on my alien design skills. I think I'm wearing the perfect shirt today because these would just fit perfectly into that group. But these were really fun, and I actually really enjoyed them, and I really like them. I have more tiny artworks to add into my box of tiny artworks. Wonderful. And we have the next idea, which is make DIY magnets. Not magnets, just magnets. I have done different techniques over the years of making pins and magnets. This is probably the quickest and most simple way. I just love making all the little cute things, clusters of little objects. You know what I mean? I love that. What you will need, some paper. I am using this Bristol paper, which is very thick, because I want to use Poscas. They need a very strong surface that they're not going to chew up because they get a little, speak of the devils. Scissors, some clear drying glue. That was weird. I found this on the internet. Magnets and glass cabochons. All right, let's get into this process. Get a piece of paper. I'm gonna take my little glass cabochon, trace around that, and then I simply color in a design, making sure to carefully stay in the lines of that circle. It doesn't matter, you're gonna be cutting it out. Because you are drawing so small, today is the day for tiny art.
Tiny art things to do when you're bored.
Now, you're drawing very small, so keep it simple, keep it fun, something like that. Yeah, it's outlined polka dots, okay? But I think when I do a whole set of them, then it'll look more exciting. I've kind of painted over the outline, so I'm gonna put this back on here, and I'm just gonna redraw my outline.
Ooh.
We just cut this out. Take the glue. I'm just gonna get a little bit of that, very gooey. Spread it on the back of this little cabochon. A little painting thingy on the back. Take one of these magnets, put some glue on that. Hopefully this glue is strong because this is a honkin' magnet. Why is it so thick? We don't need like the Incredible Hulk of magnets. I'm just gonna continue on and create a nice little custom magnet set. Okay, finished my magnets. They're all here and accounted for. They're all a little bit different, but have the same colors and the same kind of thing going on, so they work really nicely as a set. I did buy this just so I could display them. Look at those boring magnets. So we take our custom, fun, funky magnets, and look at that! Do. Oh, they're cute. Yes. Does not erase very well at all. I mean, these are obviously functional. You can use them to hold up little notes and stuff, which is cute. And they can be completely custom, your own color scheme, your own design. Those are all the activities that I'm gonna do in this video. It doesn't seem like a lot. They're also small. Hopefully, at least one of these activities was interesting enough for you to try out yourself. That is it for today. I hope that you enjoyed the tiny art things to do when you're bored. I quite enjoyed these. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.